can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie, but do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is more Dark Souls 3 PvP. This is Random Invasions 3, the Rouge Gundam. So you'll notice that my fashion has been updated. I'm not wearing what I've been wearing for a couple other videos, and that's a new iteration on this build. I found some fashion that I really liked. If you're curious as to what it is, I am wearing the Fire Witch torso, I am wearing the Painted Guardian's hood, and then I have Silver Knight on the gauntlets and Silver Knight on the legs. I occasionally swap them out for pieces of the Sirius armor set and other features, depending on how I feel, depending on weight, depending on the weapons I want to use. And I think it looks great. It's a really, really cool looking build, and of course, if you know anything about Gundam Wing, there is a character in that by the name of Capturer, and his Gundam is called the Sandrock Gundam, I believe, and it's kind of this white Gundam that uses shotels. So this build was kind of going to go along that way, and I start using the Carthus shotel to not so much cosplay, but kind of respect that series, and that character. And you'll notice I've got it on right now, as this guy shields quite a lot, and I'm missing almost every hit, and I'm trying to catch his rolls, and it's not working. I can't tell if this connection's really good or really bad, because this moment is kind of crazy. We're having an interesting duel, which you don't see that often in this game, so it's nice to see somebody going through the level, having a one-on-one with an invader, and he didn't heal, he didn't run away. Guy was a beast. GG, brother. Ooh, look at this, Archdragon Peak. Always a fun place to come searching for blood. So I'm currently using the Carthus shotel, or the Carthus curved sword, I forget the name of it. There's two of them. This is actually the worser one, but I really like it, and I used it for quite a long time. I think this is a great weapon, not only because it's got bleed on it, so you can apply Carthus Rouge and get a nice benefit, but it's large, it's fast, and it's good at counter-hitting gankers. One thing I realised quite quickly on this game, after getting stomped quite a lot, as I go for a parry there and get a partial. Not too sure if that's parryable, but I just paid the price for trying. But I would rather try than not try, so I'm okay with that. One thing I noticed was, the straight swords are great, but principally, it's all about that horizontal attack. The thing with the straight swords is they're fast, and they guarantee 2 hits. Well, so does this weapon. And you'll notice, aside from pretty crazy lag happening here, that I have range, speed, and it's light. So what I started to do in a lot of my invasions is what you've kind of witnessed there. I would two-hand this shuttle, and I would proceed to frame advantage people trying to swing at me. And it got me into some interesting situations. Other times it got me killed. But it was an interesting way of playing, where instead of waiting for things, or instead of, getting bummed by silly things like what you're about to watch here, because I remember this one. Look at that. That was a rough invasion. Really rough on my part. Terrible play. GG to him. Here's a Havel who is buffing, and there's a nice cheeky backstab. But one thing I felt was, I would wait for people to attack more than initiating attacks, because I was looking for super parries, I was looking for cool moves, I was looking for like the high-octane, crazy exciting moments in gameplay, because that's the stuff that I like to play like. I also noticed in 3v1s and 4v1s I was getting dominated a lot. So to mix it up, just to kind of keep me sane, I decided to be first. Something that I wasn't really attempting to do too much of outside of very specific moments. And I found a lot of success with it. Can I get it? Oh, I missed. Look at the rolls in this game, dude. They're fucking ridiculous. It's so dumb. I love it and I hate it. It's one of those interesting paradoxes as he does a stance move, and can I? Yes, finally. There we go. Not the weapon you want to be backstabbing with, but I'll take it. Can I get him with this? That must have... Oh, that was beautiful. But I missed, because of course the rolls are OP as fuck. And I don't know how you fix them. I don't. Like, I've always wanted fast rolls, but I want rolls that don't enable people to do what that guy just did. He fucked up, and I beat him, so I should get guaranteed damage, but I didn't because the roll is that good. And it's not even like it requires that kind of timing. What am I doing? This is terrible. I should lose this. What the fuck? Oh, whoa, that was weird. Speaking of weird, I'm playing really bad. This must have been one of those days. But if you're wondering, well, Chris, if you're playing bad, why are you sharing it? if you've never seen my PvP content before, I don't like to just make these montages where I look like I destroy the world, because I don't. I'm not a player who wins every invasion. I win about... When I was playing and I'd got over the learning curve, I was at about a 60-40 win rate in my ganks, which doesn't sound that great, but if you've ever been in 3v1s, 4v1s in this game, you'll know that it's very hard. And I don't use a build that has some insane buff on a weapon that stun locks and I one-piece people. My best offense is the parry, is to get the Hornets. Everything else is kind of just standard build, you know, swords and shit, which I don't mind, because I'm not really a person who likes to do those, you know, R1 into weapon skill and stun lock to death and there's no getting out of it, even though they've kind of tweaked that now. But that's not how I play these games, you see. So, losing is something I've come to terms with a lot, because I've done a lot of it in the game. Done a lot of winning, but I've done more losing. And it's a strange feeling, I think, to somebody who came from Dark Souls 1, because on Dark Souls 1 you could get to a position where you could win at least 80 to 90% of every invasion, because you were generally better than the person you invaded, because the person you invaded was somebody who's just got the game out of a bargain bin or borrowed it off a relative, and he's running around Anor Londo in human form without realising that there's an invasion mechanic. So when you went into his world, you just murdered him, and there was nothing poor Timmy could do except die and wonder why this is a mechanic and hate it. And that's what Dark Souls 1 was in a lot of ways. Dark Souls 2 had some of that, but to a lesser extent, because there was more people that had played. And then in this game, you rarely invade Timmy and his ilk. You invade this. Situations where you're up against lots of people, and you don't even have to be up against skillful people to be beaten. Which is not to say that these people aren't skillful in their own way, and it's not to, you know, degrade anybody's abilities with the game. It's just, even the best player in the world, up against people swinging at the same time with limited stamina, you know, you're going to trade hits, you're going to get hurt, and if you get in a stun lock where one person stuns you and the next person stuns you and the next person stuns you, you can't move. So it leads to moments of just complete and utter desolation, and it's desolation that can be, you know, pretty crazy and not all that much fun. But here we go, we've got a guy wearing incredibly heavy armour. He's got what looks like the piercing shield, and he's using the Black Knight halberd. I think he wants to go to the boss. If I've ever seen somebody who really wants to not fight, this would be the guy. I don't know what he's hitting there. Maybe a little bit of a lag thing. Maybe there was a piece of furniture in his way on his game. I don't know. He's picking stuff up, which I can't see, so that's always fun. He's real interested in not fighting. Oh, is he going to fight? Oh, here we go. Whoa, that was weird. Lag stab. Somebody tell the police. That was not good. That is not what you want to see. There goes the obligatory chug. Here comes the swing. No? Very defensive. You've got a big weapon. Oh, here it comes. As soon as he two-handed, you knew it was coming. Straight for the weapon skill as well. Roll attack. Should have roll attacked me, dude. It would have landed. Two-piece. No three-piece, so don't do it. Oh, why do they always do it? It's 2 guaranteed hits and then you're done, son. Can we get him? Oh, here comes his buddy. Can we get him? Oh, iframes. Blessed iframes. Is his friend going to be really hungry for me? We'll soon find out. Does the swing come? The swing does come, and he's using that crazy phantom range tickly spear. That spear is great, because regardless of where you are, it seems to hit. Not a fan of it at all. It's a great, cool weapon. Like, this is amazing, but next time, it'd be nice if it actually hit me, rather than just whatever that was. Oh, what am I doing? Two-hand it, Chris. Two-hand it, get the armor. These people don't know about armor. Wow. Got through that. Oh, and look at the damage it's not doing. Whatever's wrong with that man's weapon, stop using it. I wonder if they changed that. That weapon's doing no damage. That's really unfortunate. Break the shield now. Damn it. I wish changing weapons cancelled recovery frames on weapons animations. That would be so cool. But it really doesn't. It kind of doesn't do anything like that. Even in the first game. It feels at times like it can make it faster, but it just kind of doesn't. I was lucky to get that heal off. What am I doing? Come on, Chris, you got this. You got these guys. Here he goes, swing. No? I was open then, friend. Here he comes. Oh, he's not mashing. He's running. That was weird. This is a little laggy, which is every Dark Souls invasion, but that was really strange to watch. I love that too, you know, you get that momentum when you're backpedaling and you get hit and it kind of pushes you. It feels so good. You feel like you can... Oh, wow. Here comes another Dark Phantom, which is quite cool. He's called Solaire. That must be character name, because there's no fucking way he's got that gamer tag. Look at him. Real hungry for those running attacks. It's a fast attack as well. It's good that they gave it the animation, because in Dark Souls 1, you didn't see them swing. It was really misleading. Wow, look at him like teleporting forward. 200 damage on a weapon skill. That's depressing. Am I going to lose this? God damn it, don't lose. Oh, the dude's got a Black Knight Great Axe, which means he's going to do massive damage if he hits anybody, which is really, really useful. I'm out of flasks too, so this is it. This is go down on your shield or die moment. I've put out the straight sword, which is an interesting combination of weapons, but I was trying a bit of everything at this point. I'm anticipating a roll attack. Guy with the axe is missing. Ooh, nice two-piece on the host. Ooh, he's going to die. Get him, get the host. Get the host. He's behind you healing. That guy's dead. Host is in trouble. Host is about to get two-pieced and three-pieced, so there that goes. Oh, I remember this now. This guy's going to kill me. Yeah, I remember him. So we're going to invade this guy, and he's got a buddy with him. So not only is this guy ganking, but he's also killing reds when he fights invasions with them, which is interesting to see. Oh, and speak of the devil, and yet he may appear. So this is the dude who just killed me in that invasion. He's now got his boyfriend with him, and his boyfriend has the dragon rider or dragon whatever bow that is particularly, and this guy's spamming parries because he's a great player. So I'm going to hit him with my weapon and show him that I don't care how great he thinks he is, he's going to die. But his buddy is not going to stop shooting me with the bow, and this guy pulls out the washing pole, because every scrub that starts to lose obviously has a washing pole at their disposal. He's one hit away from death, but of course his boyfriend won't let him die, because he wouldn't be a good boyfriend if he did. So here he comes, and this is me trying to do a parry after a running attack on somebody mashing R1, and that's how it ended, very poorly. So, point me down, do everything you've got to do with your patronising clap and your great shield and your ridiculous amounts of vitality. Do what you can. And then we'll move on to the next invasion, which hopefully will not involve people who stab you in the back during an invasion. But this game's about stabbing people in the back, so can we really be angry with it? Not really. It's what Dark Souls is, you know? It's betrayals and treasons and fragile alliances, and that's what makes it so interesting. Speaking of interesting, this is 2 Dark Swords. Yep. You know, when you look at the Dark Sword, it looks really comical. That's a lot of lag. Whoa, that worked. Wow, you must have been low on the old stamina, and you didn't die, which means you've got ridiculous life, which is awesome. I really need to go 40-40 on this quality build. Yeah, there you go. GG. Ouch. The pain. But we are now, different location, checking out in this zone. This is a strange place to catch people as well, because you don't often see many people in here. Mainly because there's nothing really here, unless you're coming for the Eleanor, I think it's called. Wow, you're lagging, dude. Oh, this is scary. He's got a big sword. He's buffed it with Carthus Rouge as well. Don't think he realises that Rouge works best with fast weapons, so the washing pole, yeah, not gonna cut it, dude. It has no traditional combo, but he doesn't know that, unfortunately. So he's gonna swing for the fences, and hopefully I'm gonna punish him. But the roll is very powerful in this game, so maybe not. So his Phantom's dead. He's gonna go for the triple swing, even though you can't combo with this weapon, so I don't know why he's doing that. And unfortunately, he passed away. It was not natural causes. So in Irithyll Dungeon, we find ourselves facing down a man with 2 weapons that are now buffed, and he was doing some kind of fancy running away technique then, but it didn't work. Oh, and he got parried. Sorry, bro. I think that's going to be the end. What is he using there? Is it 2 normal sims? That's brave, if that's what that is. Or is that actually a weapon? I can't tell. Anyhow, GG, brother. Ooh, Irithyll Dungeon. I don't think I've brought you any stuff. Oh, this guy runs straight past me. I remember this. I love that. Like, hello. See ya. He's in trouble though, because that door is locked, and this is not how you open it. So he needs to be very... Oh, he bled too. That was everything bad in the world at once. Ooh, we've got Morn. Morn and his great hammer. What is he doing? Does that go through his shield? Wow, look at that trash, dude. That was the R2 that pierces shields. 72 damage. What is the fucking point? I hope that's got buffed. I need to check those patch notes. But this guy is a beast, because he's gone full Morn, and people know you never go full Morn. It's very dangerous. That weapon is incredibly slow, and unless you're going to get real creative with it, you're going to have trouble against somebody who knows how to fight it. So, unfortunately, Morn. He's even fat rolling. I love this guy. Oh, here it comes. He's doing the wog. I don't know the range on that yet, so my punishes are going to be bad. There's the swing. There's a whiffed backstab. There's a nice chunky roll. Riffing on them rolls. So I think I'm going to just bait his swing and punish it. That's me trying to get out of the range of it. But of course, this is Dark Souls and it's very laggy, so that shit doesn't work. Look at the iframes on that fat roll. He's loving it. Swing. That time's better. Ooh, I wonder if that would have broken it. I don't think it would have. Great swords are so strong, it's kind of ridiculous. So chugs again. We'll try and hit him with a Lloyd's. Not the best throw on my part. Should never trust the computer to throw them. Always throw them manually, and always throw them where you think they're going to be, because players always roll away. There's a nice successful kick. Why they changed that mechanic is beyond me. Can anybody think of a good reason? The guard break is quite slow. If you're using a great shield and you get kicked, it should break it. That's the fucking point of the kick. It would fix every issue I had with great shields if the kick broke them. And it broke them in one kick. The problem, I guess, then, is you've got a fundamentally pointless ring, haven't you? The ring is worthless then, because that kicking ring's pointless, and that night ring is still probably decent, but if you can just kick... Ooh, why'd I roll? I'm going to get shocked. Oh, that was lucky. So this guy's weak as shit. I need to get him. Please die, please die. Oh, we're very close. Get him. One more swing. He's going to swing. Oh, why didn't I hit him? It's easy, isn't it, to watch this back and be like, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? But at the time, you're so full of adrenaline, and you're operating on a completely different plane of existence. It's just primal, and you don't think too clear. I mean, you think as clear as you need to, but not as clear as you could. Hindsight is always an improvement. This guy is really reckless. I like it. Ooh! Host! No, I'm going for the summon. Why? But this is me showing you the power of this weapon. All I'm doing, guys, is I'm being first. I know they're going to run to me and swing, but instead of trying to parry, all I'm doing is pressing R1. I'm waiting for them to come, and then I'm putting a move out there that they're running into. It is footsies in Dark Souls. And it looks like R1 spam, and I'll probably get accused of it, but there's intelligence behind it. And I think that that's a rather large modifier on the notion of pressing R1. But we get the Pale Tongue. Ooh, and he just had a blue coming to help him then. That was unfortunate. Could have ran through the blue as well. I seem to be on a bit of a roll there. Bit of a tear, which is nice to see. So who is this? This is some dude using an... That axe is very popular, or it was at this point. I don't know if it's changed. Ooh, he's lagging. This is not good. And he's doing the ever-classic ring around the roses waiting for a summon. These people are always interesting to fight. Oh, another Dark Spirit just showed up. That is unfortunate. Which means not only has this guy summoned people, but he's also used, I believe, the Dried Finger to open his world up even more. Which is disappointing for him, because it means he's got all the bad with none of the good. Which, that's Dark Souls, baby. That's what this game does. Oh, here comes the swing. Oh, hang on a second. That red does not look friendly. What the fuck? He's summoned a red who's his friend, maybe? Interesting. So this got complicated quickly. This is a Sunbro with Ornstein's spear. Always an entertaining moment. And he's going to poke, because they always do. So, are we going to frame him, or are we going to go for the... That was unfortunate. Wow, here it comes. Oh, he can hit him, though. This is wonderful. These are my favourite invasions. I love it when everybody can hit everybody. So, you're trying to be all careful around your friend, and it ends up getting you shit-fisted. 2 rolls. Oh, wow, the fat roll is epic. What's he doing? Attack, attack. Oh, why would you not roll attack, son? Did your father teach you nothing? You roll attack in these situations, so Chris can get a nice sexy parry. Here he comes. He's frame advantaging me. That thing's got some range, dude. It's also got some interesting tracking. There's the trade. Oh, come on, don't lose this shit. Get that heal. Ooh, they want me dead. There is a death warrant out. What's he doing? Is he chugging too? Interesting. I wonder if he's out of heals. There's the Toids. Toids Lalisman. It's a great name for an item. The host is healing. Interesting. Guys chasing. Nice little train here of death. The Pokeathon. It's nothing to do with Pokemon. Everything to do with getting spears in your bum hole. Is he going to swing? Why'd you not swing? I'm running at you, dude. This guy. Oh, yes. He killed his friend. And he's dead. What a beautiful end. Is he dead? I can't tell. I think he's dead. Listen for the noise. He's dead. There you go. That was a great invasion. Praise the fucking sun, dude. Ho ho. Love it. Dark Souls is such a cool game, dude. I wish I wanted to play this PvP, because it's great, you know, it's a lot of fun. But at the moment, I'm hungry for every game but Dark Souls 3, and it makes no sense, because I really love the game. And it's really fun footage to commentate over as well, because it's just silly and crazy, and everything's killing everything, and I like that, you know. But alas, yeah, we sometimes don't get what we want, so I'm busy doing other things at the moment, which I know it's sad to hear, because a lot of people really love this stuff, and I understand why you do, because it's fun to do. Oh, is this another person standing still? I got a bunch of people hiding in pots and shit, doing chameleon on these this bit. He's there, do you see him? There's no pots on this area, so if you see it, it means it's human, because there's literally nothing here like that, which, when I was playing, I understood this, which helps. But unfortunately, Mr. Havel, with his inappropriate name, is... Oh, that was merciless, that, wasn't it? The poor guy. I like his outfit, you know. He's rocking the machete. He's got his big old shield. And we're back in Carthus, so it looks like we're going through the catacombs. I think I've cut my finger. I'm getting some weird vibes from it right now. Another guy shielding a lot. Interesting. I like his fashion. He's got the old dress on. He's got the big armor. Oh, he does the baller move and it lands, even though it didn't touch me. He's doing it again. Wow. You might want to mix it up a bit, friend. It's very dangerous, but I like the fact that you did it. Are we going to kick him? Go for the frame advantage. Orky failed. He runs away. Goes for the chug. Gets a nice slash up his anus. All the skeletons are going to be friends with him now. All of the skeletons are going to want him now. This is bad. You're running yourself into the Murakumo, guys. I hope you've killed them. I hope you've killed them. You've not killed them. And then there's the Ball of Doom. Murakumo, Ball of Doom. Bad people. Ball of Doom, dude. Ball of Doom! Oh, he's on the side. He knows. He knows. Do I know? Oh, plunge attack and he's dead. And I'm alive somehow. Wow. How the hell did I not get knocked off? Praise the sun. Back in Carthus. Back against a host using that big weapon. Everybody seems to like. This guy's got a green face. I don't think his phantom knows I'm slapping his friend. Here we go. Bit of the old 1-2 to the face. He's very close to being dead. Can we get him? Oh, no. Ooh! Ooh! Please die. That was cool. I love it. I love the green face. He looks like the witch from Wicked. Get him! He's even got the hair and everything. He's going to do the... Oh, there's the trap. Nice dodges, dude. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Can I trigger it again? That would be hilarious. Trigger the trap, Chris. I'm just going to frame advantage him, it seems. Why can't you get out of that? Oh, I disagree with it so much. Funny story, guys. I've not been keeping up with the patches in this game, but when I was PvPing and I recorded all this, which was like week 2 of the game, which is months away now, I writ down, which is terrible English, I wrote down, a kind of a fantasy patch of how I would tweak the game that I think would make it better. And I think it's about time that I looked at that sheet and I made a video on it, because there's so many things that I really disagree with in this game that could be subtly tweaked, and I think it'd be way more competitive and way more enjoyable. And I 100% understand that this game was never meant to be competitive, but it's got PvP for Christ's sake. There's got to be an element there where they wanted it to at least be, on some level, you know, a contest. Or at least that's what I think. But once again, guys, as I say at the beginning of all these videos, my romance has nothing to do with anybody else, and I shouldn't force it on you guys the same way you shouldn't force it on me, so I guess you just have to forge your own path in the Souls games. So thank you for watching, and you take care now.